Hey guys, Sure Shot Midget here, making a review and shooting test on a KWA ERG AEG. So this is a ERG electric recoil gun. So it's quite different from your standard AEG and quite different from even KWA standard AEGs. They're SR10s, SR7s, SR12s. Very different. So I'm just going to start off by going from the front to the back, just talking about features and stuff. So metal flash hider, standard bird cage, about a little bit more than half is orange, which is good, I guess. Metal outer barrel, metal front sight, got a metal sling, plastic handguards. What's this? Plastic carrying handle. Half of it's plastic because like the mounting parts are metal. Metal upper and lower, metal charging handle, bolt lock. I'll go over that later. That functions. Plastic standard pistol grip. Crane stock is plastic. Metal buffer tube. So this, again, is the recoil gun. This has a Magpul lower and a standard upper. Okay, so pretty cool as far as the Magpul lower. These guns are quite expensive. They're about $380 to $420, depending on if you get the standard or the Magpul. I do like the idea of a recoil gun, but if you're going to spend the money, I would probably go with a Tokyo Marine recoil shock. These are cool, but they're very, very, very proprietary, and the TM recoil shocks are too, from what I've heard. I haven't opened one of them yet, but I mean, this is pretty dang proprietary. Even the gearbox shows proprietary because of the recoil system in the back. The gears aren't proprietary, the piston's not, which is good, but the stock KWA piston that they put in here cannot handle the recoil of this gun. It just cannot. This gun has a lot of recoil. In fact, this thing has as much recoil as, I'd say, probably my WEM16 when I had that thing, with the stock bolt and the steel weights I put in my buffer. That thing kicked pretty good, and this thing kicks pretty good. So, yeah. KWA recommends that you use an 11-1 LiPo, so I would use an 11-1 LiPo, but there's no MOSFET in here, so you might have to swap the trigger contacts out. These looked fine. They were a little dirty, so I cleaned them up, but they didn't look charred, so I hope they last. They should, because, I mean, they recommend you use an 11-1 LiPo, but even other companies will say, use an 11-1 LiPo in our gun, please, because obviously it'll give better performance, but they can't always handle it. So the one thing that does suck about the recoil gun being rear wired is that you have the crane stock and there's two slots for like a nunchuck 11-1 or 7.4, but let me just take the stock off so you can see it better. See, the recoil system is inside of here, so you cannot do a tri-cell 11-1, and these stick LiPos aren't going to fit in the side here. So this is James's battery. We just got some batteries in. But I'm charging the owner's battery that owns this, and he has a what brand is it? Vulcan? I think it's a Vulcan 11.1. I think it's a 1200 too. So same size, and it can't fit in there. So I don't know how he played with it. He probably put the stock all the way out and had the buffer or LiPo still in there, because I think that's the only way you can do it, literally. Now I had to rewire this gun. The wires are awful in these KWAs. They actually attach to the stock. That's just an awful system. It's got a fuse, not good. So the wires were actually damaged too, so I replaced them. I went out and got wires and just wired it to Dean's to the rear. There's no MOSFET, but it's nice copper wire, so it's speaker wire. So it should hold up. The wire should be fine. I'm not really worried about anything breaking, to be honest, because metal rack piston, JG metal rack piston, should be good. So I think what he did is he attached the battery. So let's try this. He attached the battery. I think this is what he did. Don't quote me. Well, even then it doesn't fit all the way extended. I'm going to shoot it like that, but I don't know. Maybe he's going to have to just get a 7.4 and use a nunchuck. But again, 7.4, not so good in this gun. I don't know, to be honest. You could just zip tie it on your stock or tape it, or like you could drill a hole or cut a hole in here and have the wires come out of it so that you can still have the butt plate on but have a battery up here. That's what I would do. So I have a GMP mid-cap and a Magpul P-Mag loaded with .25 BBs. This thing shoots around 310-ish, between 300 and 320 with the 2.5. Depends on where your hop-ups sit. So good for outdoors. As far as CQB, you could play CQB at some fields. Some fields would allow it. Most don't, to be honest, but the ones that I play at have. So, okay. As far as internals, it's got the KWA standard gears. It has a sector chip on there. Actually, I have one of those laying right here. Standard KWA gears with sector chip, which is good for feeding. It shoots about 20 BBs a second on 11.1, which is quite fast for a recoil gun. The hop-up actually seems pretty effective. This is my second ERG I shot. The first one, the range was awful. This one is actually pretty good. The motor is not the best. I just realized I'm missing a screw on the bottom of there. I don't know if I lost it or not. I'll go look for it. There's still one in there. It's fine, but whatever. The motor in here is just stock KWA motors. I don't know why they didn't throw neomagnets in here. They don't make neomagnet motors, but I don't know why they just don't start. Because these motors aren't bad, but if you threw neomagnets in them, pretty dang good motor right there. So let's go ahead and do the GMP mag first. Okay, so it stops shooting when you push the bolt catch in. That's cool. It shoots once. That's cool. I just wanted to test that. I don't know if he has any mags to do that with. See how you have to push the bolt catch in? That's really cool. I'm actually considering buying one of these, actually, and just building to replace my PTW. Recoil is pretty good. It's empty. So, max range, I just want to feel the wires real quick in the battery. No heat on the battery, that's nice. And the wires are warm. Not hot, like I can put my fingers on them and hold them. Warm, which is normal. Especially shooting a mag through it right away. Although, if I recall, I think he was using a high cap, and I saw him using full auto a lot. I actually saw it on the field when he was shooting it. I was like, oh, that's cool. That sounds really good. And then it broke on him. So that was GMP mag. See, I'm gonna try the bolt lock again. See, shoots once. Pivot it out. Push it in. Don't know if you can see the recoil or not. I swear this isn't just an SR10. It's an ERG. This thing shoots really fast. I almost don't like how fast it shoots for being a recoil gun. But anyways, there you go. Second mag. So, it's dry firing now. Let's try the bolt lock thing. See how it goes dead trigger? Push it in. I like that. Sounds pretty clean too. The shimming's pretty good. Motor height's pretty good. Well, battery's a little warm now, so after about, is that 200 rounds or so, battery gets warm. And the wires are warm. So that's the KWA ERG. Do I recommend it? It's quite expensive, but I'm considering get one of my own actually. I'd probably get a Magpul one and then obviously do some sort of free float, but I have too many guns as it is, so I don't know. I might not. You might see another one on my page. my channel. So if you have any questions, comment below. Again, they're about $380 to $420. Really expensive. Not something I would buy new. Definitely not. Definitely not. No. But yeah, that's the KW8 ERG. Do I recommend it? It's got some downsides to it, like the crappy piston, the weak-ish motor. It's not super weak, but weak-ish. And then just the proprietary everything. So, if you have any questions, comment below. See you guys later.